Ryan, it's Noel. Mooney, not Edmonds. We're going to go a little bit broader.
A little bit broader.
I'm doing what I can to get into the States if we qualify. That red card is one of the best red cards I've ever seen.
Oh no. My God, that feels unbelievable.
Welcome to the Concourse, the definitive weekly Welsh football show. I'm Ryan March, I'm joined by Greg Kane, and if you're new here, we talk about Welsh football from the top all the way to the bottom, keeping you in the loop so you don't have to. Greg, talk to me. What have we got coming up today?
Well, we've got a very busy one because we're keeping everyone updated on what's been going on, and a lot went on over the last week. So we're going to be doing all that. We're also going to be keeping track of the man of the moment yet again, Harry Wilson. If you've been living under a rock, he has scored yet another goal for Fulham, a crucial goal as well, so we'll be discussing that. Jordan James has another game for us to play, and he's injured, so he's got even more time now.
Galore incoming.
So he's going to be sat there just thinking, what games can we play? So yeah, we'll be hearing from him, and yeah, that's it, I think. Let's get into it, shall we?
We should say, if you're listening on audio, then maybe give our YouTube channel a little run. We've got plenty coming up. We've got a lot of plans for it, haven't we, Greg? And it'd be good and very handy if people were to subscribe, watch the videos on there. If you've got time, chuck it on when you're having dinner. If you could bear to look at us when you're having dinner, of course.
Yeah, I think the YouTube channel, it's really helpful for us because we want to get it to a point where we can do so you might not know, but we've made a few documentaries which you can watch on there. So we've got the Misfits and Scumbags, which is about Llanthwit Major and their sort of journey. And then we've also got Forge, which is about football in Port Talbot with the closure of the steelworks and that. So there's two good films there for you to watch. And the more subscribers we get, the more we can basically... the more films that we can make, which is what we really want to be doing. So, yeah, get yourself over there, subscribe, and we would really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Right, the good, the bad, and the Cymru. A lot of good this week, a little bit of bad, but mainly good, I think. And the big good news story, really, is Wrexham, Greg. Bloody hell.
They just can't... It's just insane, isn't it?
I often think about... obviously, I know a lot of Wrexham fans. Tommy Cowse is a close personal friend. And it's just what a journey to go on. And every time you think that maybe they're going to stall a little bit, it just keeps getting better.
I know.
And they're in the playoffs thanks to a 3-2 win at QPR away. The equaliser and the winner coming in, what was it, 93rd and 95th minute?
Yeah, they were literally two in stoppage time. You can't, as a fan, you cannot win a game in a more enjoyable way than you going into stoppage time, a goal down, and you somehow turn it around. Yeah, absolutely incredible. It looked like they really enjoyed it. We've got some, you may have seen this, but there's some amazing commentary from that goal that we're going to listen to now. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it was Wrexham's in-house commentator. Yeah. What's his name? Is it Mark Griffiths? Is it?
Don't know, to be honest.
That's a complete guess. I think I might have seen that. But I hope that it wasn't like a BBC commentator because let's just say he wasn't being subjective. No, he wasn't being objective. Yeah. No? Which one is it?
I would say unbiased would probably be the best.
Yeah. He wasn't being unbiased.
He was being biased.
He was being biased. Let's listen.
Can't quite get there. It's hacked away. Rathbone, constant this. We got 9 seconds left of the 4 added minutes. The ref should have another minute on. Rathbone, long range. Oh, yes! Oh, my word. What a goal by Rathbone. I love that man. Ollie Rathbone, have my children. Please take them.
It's the high-pitched scream when the ball hits the back of the net. And then it's the comment on the have my children, take them.
Take them. So it's almost like...
Kidnap my children.
Yeah, when you say have my children, it normally means have them with me. It's sort of I love you that much that I want you to have my children. Yeah. But then when he adds the take them, it means that he's happy. Take my kids from me. Yeah, the children that are already born. Yeah. So they're probably not going to be very happy with that. You mentioned Tommy Cowse. He's been having a great time.
He's been having a great time.
So should we listen to a bit of that? There was a clip, obviously, that he does his Men in Blazers thing where he does a vlog during the games. So yeah, let's listen to that as well because it's fair to say he had a good time, I think.
I can't believe it! 2 goals counted! It's stoppage time! This end is bouncing! It's unbelievable! Get in there! The Reds have done it! The Reds have done it! Come on!
That last primal scream at the end.
Come on. I've been in that away end at QPR multiple times, and I've been in there during Limbs. I saw Cardiff there once. Scott Malone, God rest his soul. He's not dead. He's just a terrible footballer. He scored a last minute equaliser there once, and we drew 2-2. It was a screamer out of nowhere. And I've seen Ruben Colwill score a free kick winner there. And I think last time I went, Perry and G scored a fairly late one. So I've been in that end for Limbs, and it is a horrible end for Limbs because it's so tight.
Okay.
So I imagine the state of the shins of the Wrexham's travelling contingent was a disgrace because that's Limbs like no other. Because it's double limbs. You got the limbs of the equaliser.
That would have been good enough.
Which would have been more than good enough. And then the limbs of the winner. So it's just like, I imagine there's some serious states of shins and probably elbows and legs and people getting hit in the face. And yeah, this scenes we love to see, Greg.
Yeah, and then the kind of the battle wounds, absolutely fine with it.
Yeah.
Talking about limbs, I just want to touch on Charlie Phillips's limbs. He's wondering what the hell I'm on about. Charlie's... So when Wales beat Ukraine, there was a few. There was obviously limbs when Gareth Bale scored. He's not looking very happy with me.
I can't see him because I know he's behind me, but I can only
shaking his head.
Face.
I think I'm just going to scream over this bit now because you're going to try and mug me off. So if I make enough noise, actually, I can just mute your mic. I'll mute your mic. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'm going to mute your mic.
Right, I promise I'll say it non-biasedly.
Lie.
So Gareth Bale scored the goal, and then obviously we're all going nuts, and Charlie, accidentally or not, falls over the seat.
Accidentally
or not, and he and the man in front, he basically flattened the guy in front, who was probably in his 50s, and then he stood up and goes, "I've been watching football for 40 years, and that has never happened to me before."
Illegal to have a laugh in the canton, though, is it? Yeah, nice one, mate. Qualified though, didn't we?
I'm obviously happy that we qualified as well.
The phrase "superficial limbs" has been bandied about for that moment.
Yeah, synthetic.
It's not for me to say it,
synthetic limbs.
Synthetic limbs. Talking of limbs and injuries, unfortunately, Cardiff's Yusuf Salek had a big limb to the back of the head, and
that is a mental. I need to just point
that segue.
That is a mad segue.
I didn't know how to get to the Cardiff game, and I thought, well,
also, is a neck a limb?
Well, it was a limb to the back of the neck.
Limb to the
it?
Neck, yeah.
You know, it was like an elbow.
I think we'll allow it.
Yeah, we're going to have to allow it. Really, I ain't doing that again. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't a very nice injury. It was quite frightening at the time. But I think he's been discharged from hospital without any serious injury, which is good news. But I think, my point is, obviously watched Cardiff quite a bit this season, and the amount of sort of hassle Yusuf Salek gets every week off defenders that just goes unpunished has led to something that could have been really serious because the referee was just allowing it. So yeah, that's not ideal. But I would say a pretty decent result, Cardiff.
Yeah.
A 1-1 draw to Stockport, who have I would probably say one of the best teams in the league and will be thereabouts at the end of the season. And following up that win against Bradford last week, 4 points against third and fourth in a week.
Oh, you would 100% take
Can't
that.
sniff for that, can you?
No, definitely not. And also, the fact that they were 1-0 down and then got back level, I think 100% Cardiff fans will be happy with that. And Joel Colwill as well, from a Wales perspective.
Yeah.
Good to see him get on the score sheet. And yeah, he seems like he's developing all the time. Yeah,
he hadn't started for a few weeks and by all accounts struggled a little bit in the first half, but he got his goal and I have high expectations for Joel, and obviously does I think we're not far off probably seeing Ruben back as well, so positive for the Colwill brothers, positive for Cardiff. Big game tomorrow night against Barnsley, and the promotion chase continues.
That will be tonight. If you're listening to the podcast now in podcast land, tonight Cardiff are playing Barnsley. So yeah, we get to know what the score was there. The other one then, Newport got a big win against Chesterfield. Huge. And Michael Spellman, absolute worldie. Have you seen the goal?
I haven't, no, but he scored 2 and 2 now.
Yeah, good outside of the box. Yeah, lovely. So Newport will be happy. That's a big win for them and gets them kind of closer to safety.
I want to say on Newport, some sad news this week of a young Newport fan, Ollie Allen, who passed away. I know he's been on 1912 Exiles podcast, also part of our Taras Podcast Network. So very, very sad. Someone so young and such a big Newport fan. And I think from what I've seen online, what the club and the fan base have done to come together and sort of in memory and support of him is fantastic. I think there's a GoFundMe online that you can donate to in memory of Ollie to sort of help his family with proceedings. So yeah, very sad. Rest in peace, Ollie. And I'm glad Newport got a win, not only for their survival chances, but also for Ollie, because it would have been an emotional day at Rodney Parade. So yes, rest in peace, Ollie.
We'll put that GoFundMe link in the description. Next, Swansea lost to Hull 2-1.
Yeah.
Not ideal for them.
Yeah,
they're sort of having this weird season where they're
yeah.
just kind of...
I mean, it's just classic Swansea at this point. We'll talk one week about them having 1 or 2 wins or 3 wins on the bounce, and then they'll lose a couple, and that's just what being a mid-table championship team is. It's just, I mean, what more can you say week on week? But I think. For Swansea fans right now, I think I said this last time that there was a spell under the previous manager who I've completely forgotten the name of now. The guy who was sacked a couple of weeks. Alan Sheehan. That it looked like they might have been dragged into a relegation battle. Vito Matos has come in. They had a good run under him, and yeah, I think they'll just sort of see the season out now. But Liam Cullen on the score sheet, which is fantastic news.
Did you see the header?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen any football
weekend.
This weekend. I've had a busy weekend, having a life actually for a change. Doesn't happen often.
No,
but yeah, I've not really seen any highlights. So.
Okay, so it was a lovely header, corner, front post, and he runs kind of towards where the ball came from and then flicks it on into the bottom corner. Very similar to the Harry Wilson header against Croatia.
Yes.
If you remember under Page.
Almost glancing and flicky.
Yeah, just really clever. The way it's such a hard skill to do, I think, and he made it look easy. So, and Liam Cullen, he's a Pembrokeshire boy.
Yeah, it's nice to see for someone like you, of course.
Representing.
Yeah, I mean, Liam Cullen is such a funny one because obviously he features so much for Bellamy's Wales, and I don't think he's really ingratiated himself too much with the fan base. I know Swansea fans sort of like him because he's local, but I still think they find him quite frustrating. But from all accounts, the way Bellamy speaks about him, he's such an intelligent player, and I think that's what he likes about him. And I think that goal, by the way you've described it, sort of shows that intelligence. Just make that run, have that sort of nous to get the flick, and hopefully he can get a few more goals and play himself into a bit of form, because I think he hadn't played too much under Matos by all accounts. That could be wrong. But I'm just sort of going off what I see on Twitter. Hopefully he can get back into, because, it's a competitive squad going into March, and he's...
Especially in that position.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ben Cabango had an absolute mare for the penalty.
This is very much in the bad category.
This is in the bad. The good, the bad, and the comedy. We've not really been doing it. We're just telling everyone what happened, but we should start saying Ben Cabango's handball was bad.
Yes.
So the ball comes in, and I don't know what he's thinking, but he goes up, and it's not even like, it's an absolute stonewaller, basically, and he sort of just taps it with his hand. It's kind of similar to the hand of God, Maradona style. So he won't be very happy with that. So yeah, that is bad.
He's a funny one, Ben Cabango, isn't he? Because I think there's a really good player in there.
Yeah.
But he has just got this rick in him, and I guess that's why he's playing championship football. I think when he's good, he's very, very good.
Yeah.
But he does always seem to have an absolute stinker. So,
a few clangers in him. So not ideal. Merthyr, they lost away to Southport. Bad.
Yeah.
And that's the end of their 3-game winning streak, and that leaves them 7 points off top. So not ideal for them in the race for automatic promotion. From
no complaints from them though. I think they've bounced back well after losing their players, and they've had such an incredible season that you can give them the odd defeat on the road. It's quite late though, I think, which is never nice.
Yeah, Merthyr fans may or may not agree, but I think coming into the season they would have absolutely bit your hand off for a playoff. If that's where they end up, then I think they'll be pretty pleased, and they would probably back themselves as well. Charlie's going to say something. Go on.
I was going to say Ricardo Reis scored as well for Forest Green. They did lose 3-2, but he did get the first goal of the game.
There we are.
So he is scoring, getting reds.
He scored 3.
He's doing something every game.
He's a busy boy.
How is he playing?
What do you mean?
He got sent off last week.
Oh yeah,
the week before, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've had a week. We've had a missing week.
It was last weekend.
No, we've had a missing week.
Yeah, but it was last weekend he got sent off.
Did they play midweek because there's 2 yellows?
Maybe they played midweek and he was banned. But he's played 3 times for them and scored 3 times and got a red card. So yeah,
you take that for the rest of your career. 10 reds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 reds, 30 goals.
That's cult hero behaviour, isn't it?
I mean, and
Also insane.
Yeah.
We should say, obviously, because we didn't do a good, the bad, and the Cymru last week because we did the Nathan Blake episode, which was recorded before the weekend. You know, sort of a peek behind the curtain. But that red card is one of the best red cards I've ever seen. Because he gets clattered.
Oh, yeah.
And the ref allows it to play on, and then he just gets up and just destroys him in return, and it is perfect. I love it. I mean, like, it's completely a red card and not allowed, but also like, it's the scenes you like to see, isn't it?
It must have been so satisfying.
Yeah.
And all the comments were just like, horrible tackle, but also fair enough. Yeah. So it's kind of like, there we go.
I saw a Forest Green fan say, why have we already not put him on a new contract? Because this boy's going to be worth £1 million plus. So I hope Merthyr have got a sell on.
Yeah, 100%.
He
He'll
could
play for Wales in a few years.
Well, you never know. You never know.
We could do with someone like that, couldn't we? Bit of a shit house.
A bit of a shit. I can just score goals.
Yeah.
Like a centre forward. You know, like Kiefer's obviously brilliant, but I think Ricardo's a different. Not comparing Ricardo to Kiefer Moore. No, I'm not going to get into the Paul Mullin thing.
I was just going to say it feels like that.
I think people who were calling for Paul Mullin to come in the Wales squad look a little bit silly now. But yeah, I mean that sort of just goal scoring ability is just unmatched.
Yeah,
so
bit of a maverick.
Never say never.
Never say never. Should we start a campaign? Merthyr fans will be going,
not
yes!
Yet. Not
Ricardo,
yet.
Get him in the Wales squad. Bellamy, stop being a coward. Moving on.
Yeah.
I'm only joking, Craig, if you're listening. You're not a coward. Please don't hit me. Cymru Premier.
Sorry,
Go on.
before we get to that, are we not going to mention Ryan's crossover with Craig Bellamy this week?
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that.
I was going to say that
I've been mugged off from this podcast
I was
already.
going to save this to maybe the small talk section, but yeah, not my finest incident in front of our Craig, because I saw Craig wandering the streets of Cardiff the other day. I was on my way back from Cardiff Market. I was on my lunch there for a change.
Single-handedly keeping Bearded Taco alive.
Yeah. Oh, and Bow Selector now.
And Bow Selector.
now.
Also
Big up both of them. They're fantastic. And I'll probably be going after this podcast to have a little indulge. Anyway, I was crossing by the Queen's Vaults there, and Craig, I clocked a shadowy figure of chaos, a shadowy pearl of wisdom across the other side of the street. And it was Craig Bellamy walking in front of Gatland Gate, which we should pull down and rename Bellamy Gate. Although that sounds like
a scandal.
He's a scandal, yeah.
Bellamy's barrier.
Yeah, barrier.
It's not got the same ring, is it?
No. And he was walking across, and I was crossing the road at the time, and as I saw him, I took my headphone out, and I was just going to say, "Hiya, Craig. You know, all the best for March. You know, just complete nonsense small talk that the bloke doesn't need in his day-to-day
I'm really
life."
glad you didn't do that.
Yeah, and as I took my headphone out and stepped up on the curb, my ankle gave way and I stumbled probably 4 or 5 yards in front of him. And
did he see?
He must have. He can't not have, because he was walking that way and I was walking there. He must have been and I stumbled. I went, oh fucking hell, and then just carried on walking, head down, headphone back in.
He's definitely thought to himself, what a gimp.
Yeah.
That's
so I hope he didn't clock my face, and when I turn up at the press conference for the squad announcement, he's just going to go, "You're the bloke who fell in front of me the other day."
I really, really hope that happens.
I'm so glad I didn't fully fall over. If I was on the
definitely
floor,
would have remembered, though.
Yeah, and he probably would have helped me up, which would have been quite nice, and then told me I was an idiot or something.
Kind of a meet cute, isn't it? Like you would have fallen in love.
No, that's a rom-com.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Film club material. Anyway, moving on to the Cymru Premier. So quite a lot of, a couple of really good games, a couple of not so good games. Bala Flint, another twist in the relegation battle.
Yeah, I mean, we're in this stage of the season now. Phase 2 is kicked off, and it just means that basically everyone involved in the relegation battle plays each other every week. So it's so fascinating because, the mad thing is, Bala played Flint in the last game of Phase 1, and Bala won 4-1. Maybe even 4-0, can't remember now. It was 2 weeks ago. The finer details evade me. And then this week, Flint, I think, were 4-1 up, and Bala made it 4-3. So it is just going to be tete-a-tete now for the rest of the season. And yeah, it's just going to be a fascinating run-in. And yeah, Flint giving themselves the leg up now, but it could easily sort of switch on its head next week. The other elsewhere in the bottom half, I think the bottom half is where the real drama is going to be now towards the end of the season. I'll get onto the top half in a second. But obviously, Haverfordwest beat Cardiff Met as well on Friday night. Cardiff Met Looked like 7th spot was probably going to be more than enough for them to get the playoff. It looked like it was theirs to lose. But then all of a sudden, Haverfordwest beating them has closed the gap. And Britain Ferry, who've been on a decent little run of results, dispatched Llanelli at home. And they're now hot on the heels. I think they're 1 point off, both of them on 27, Haverfordwest and Ferry, and Cardiff Met on 28. So there's going to be a battle for that 7th spot, which is a huge, huge spot. We've seen teams qualify from Europe from 7th quite recently. That momentum definitely helps them in the playoffs. And then also I think the way it's looking, unless Ferry go on a bit of a spell of losing games, it's going to be between Bala and Flint. So that next time around they play each other, which I think will be last game of the season, could be absolutely mega. So yeah, that's fascinating. And also a pal of mine, Sam Snaith, former Penabont player, now at Britain Ferry, had a really bad injury earlier this season at Penabont actually. When he was playing for Ferry, he fractured his kneecap. He came back on Friday night, first game back, and scored with his first touch. So he must have been over the moon.
Class.
So buzzing for him and Ferry they're having a, I think people wrote them off a little bit, but they're looking good to stay up in the top half, though. I guess the game of the weekend, Colwyn Bay 2, Connors Quay 2, 1,600 people at the Blue Turtle Arena, also a great name.
That's a name for a ground.
Colwyn Bay, Connors Quay going 2-0 up. I was in despair. I was like, they're just not catchable. From a Penabont perspective, I'd love to close the gap. I'm starting to lose a little bit of hope because the gap is getting bigger. But then Colwyn Bay scoring twice and Ryan Astl's on his debut coming off the bench, I think, on the 95th minute and equalising on the 97th minute.
Oh, wow.
What a debut for the boy.
So good.
So, yeah, that's great. And in front of such a big crowd. And friend of Alternative Wales, our Boosh, I asked him the question in our Patreon chat, what are Colwyn Bay doing right, getting in 1,600 fans? No one is near them at the moment in the Cymru Prem. And he gave us a bit of spiel and let us know.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Boosh. Yeah, sorry, voice is a bit. I was going to record the crowd at Colwyn Bay. It was immense, fantastic game. The atmosphere was electric. Colwyn Bay have always had big crowds. I remember in the heydays of the Northwest counties, we'd have 2,000. Considering Manchester United, Everton, Man City, Liverpool, an hour and a half down the road, and lots of people here support them, the Bay's always had a big support. It's always been part of the community. I stand with people who I went to school with. It's sort of inbred in you that once you start following the Bay, you never stop. We just love our football. It's our club, and we're made to feel like it belongs to us. It's the only way I can explain why Colwyn Bay are massive everywhere we go. Have a lovely evening, everybody. I'm off down the pub. I am going to get hammered tonight. Hwyl fawr.
I hope he did get smashed in the end. So, fair play, Boosh. Elsewhere then, Bont and Carnarvon drew 0-0. I missed the game. I was otherwise engaged on Saturday. But by all accounts, a good 0-0 from our Penabont reporters in the Patreon group. And TNS narrowly beat Barry. I think the way the top six is looking at the moment, barring a collapse from Connors Quay, which I can't see, and that either Bont or Carnarvon gone on a good run, it's sort of going to be TNS will probably win the title, barring again them having a bit of a collapse and Connors Quay chasing them. Connors Quay will get second, and then it's a matter of jostling for those home playoff places, whilst obviously Carnarvon, Colwyn Bay and Barry will all be trying to win the Welsh Cup. So there'll be a lot of drama in the bottom half. I think the top half will be a bit of jostling here and there just to sort of get those home ties in the playoffs. But it's nice to have it back because obviously 2 weeks off, it's nice to sort of have a full slate of Cymru Premier fixtures where we can get our teeth into.
100%. Let's, conscious of time, so let's whiz through what the Welsh players have been up to, any key news. Should I just say that when you say good or bad? Or Cymru?
Yeah.
Ben Davies broke his ankle.
That's objectively bad. I should say on that, actually, I think really, really bad news, obviously. But I think when I heard it was a fractured ankle, probably better than ligament damage. Hopefully it's like an 8-week, even 12 weeks. March might be a push, but I don't think we should worry about the World Cup.
He's had an operation or having an operation on it, so it won't. I doubt it'll be March.
Yeah, fair enough. I've been there, Ben. I
Dylan
feel your pain.
Lawler, now's your time to shine, pal.
Yeah, the only thing is I do worry about left back. I'm not sure JJ Silva's the answer. Norrington Davis, obviously, I don't think he's playing much for QPR, so that is a little bit of a worry. But bad.
Yeah. Jordan James has done his hamstring. He'll be out for at least a month.
Bad.
Bad.
Going to be touch and go for the playoffs.
Hopefully he's back in time for the playoffs.
But lots of games.
Yeah. Lots
So
of
good.
games. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was like, what the hell are you on about? Yeah. He'll be thinking a lot of games there. Mark Harris scored the winner for Oxford United.
Good.
Well done, Mark.
Fair play to Mark Harris.
Sparky.
A rare sparky goal. But always nice to see him popping up with it.
Yep. Chris Mepham scored a 95th minute equaliser for West Brom against Derby.
Good. Fun fact I learned this week, Greg. Chris Mepham's mum speaks German.
Yes.
Great
that is
fact.
a great fact.
Yeah.
That is so random.
Don't know
as well.
how or why.
Yeah.
But she does.
Yep. Good. And to finish off then,
Where else to finish off?
we'll head to our man on the ground,
Big Bag Mitch.
Big Bad Mitch.
Harry Wilson, what?
Intro done, boys. Fucking lovely.
Hi, Ryan and Greggles. Wilson watch for you again. Superb goal right at the end. Relatively quiet game overall. It's boding well for Wales. Obviously, Jason Mohammed got very excited as well on final score. One thing I would say, as a Fulham fan, taking away from Wales a second, if Wrexham get promoted, it'll probably go there next season. I've got a strange feeling. But yeah, looking good for Wales. Could do with him probably just sitting on the bench now for a bit, not getting injured. Cheers.
Well, Greggles, that was...
He's never
I
called
was
me that
about
before.
to mention Greggles, actually.
It's good stuff,
I
isn't
love
it?
Greggles, yeah. Ryan, continue that the rest of the pod, thank you.
Thank you.
I think Mitch tried a little bit harder there. He, as in, not that he didn't try hard the first time, but I feel like that was journalistic. He
Measured.
thought about that. It was measured. So thanks, Mitch. Really good stuff, mate.
Yeah, I mean, he did mention the Wrexham thing there, which I'd like to think, all due respect to Wrexham if they go up, I'd rather than be playing top off Prem, but,
Yeah, but I mean, near home. Anyway,
Yeah.
He it's not out of the question. I don't think.
It's not definitely not out of the question.
But-
big marquee sign in.
Yeah,
if
but
they
I
went
would.
up.
Yeah.
A lot has to happen between now and then.
Yes.
And an interesting thing that he said there was, I'd like him to be on the bench now and Rapham and Cottonwall for the playoffs. I think I'd rather him be scoring every week between now and the playoffs.
And going into it feeling like the man.
Yeah, rather than sort of slowing down a little bit.
Yeah.
But then also I don't want him to be injured. But I don't know.
It's hard. It's
You can't-
impossible to do that. You've just
Yeah.
got to hope for the best. And we have had a bit of bad luck with injuries recently now, obviously with Jordan James and Ben Davis. But I think we've got to just you can't go like that, can you? You can't approach it like that. You've just got to hope that they stay in form and are fit for the games we need them fit for.
But it was an absolute cracking free kick. I mean,
Yeah.
just vintage. And like the keeper got a hand to it, but I think it had so much on it that it took it in. So good.
Lewis
So nice.
Lewis Sharp famously said that Harry Wilson, the free kick he scored against North Macedonia, keeper should have done better. We wholeheartedly disagreed with him on that occasion.
Yeah.
This time, I would say the keeper should have done better.
Yeah, strong wrists.
Yeah,
Strengthen those wrists.
yeah. So because he went one way and then realised that
Yeah.
he made the mistake and it was too late. But yeah, lovely to see Harry Wilson. He's carrying on that rich vein of form.
Yeah, and nice little stat that you've put in the running order there, Greg.
Go on.
It's your stat, mate.
Yeah.
You deliver it, old Greggles.
Thanks, mate. Since the start of November, only Erling Haaland, brackets 12, has been involved in more league goals than Wilson, who has scored 7 and assisted 4 in 14 appearances.
Good bloody boy, eh?
What a man.
The king of Corwin.
Yep.
More to come on Wilson in the future, I believe.
He's up and coming. I think he's got big things in.
Yeah.
He might be the second Harold Wilson to make a splash UK wide.
Yeah, okay. Little reference there to former Prime Minister. Yeah.
On that note, end of part 1.
Alternative Wales Social Club, alive and kicking. I say it every week. It's the best way to support us and everything we do. It's building a nice little community now. We've got loads coming up over the next few weeks. We've got nice to get out for an hour. Our first ever club night here at the Canopy in Cardiff. If that's successful and does well, I think we want to take it all around this beautiful country of ours. We've got pre-match socials for the Bosnia and Herzegovina game. Can't forget about Herzegovina. And hopefully then a playoff final. If not, we'll have a Sorrow sort of pre-friendly therapy session here. We're starting five-a-side football as well for our friends in Cardiff, which anyone can join. More information on the socials this week. But if you're a social club member, you can come along for free, as well as all our other events. And they get the WhatsApp community, they get lovely little pin badge and membership card. We've got some discounts to announce as well later this week. And they get an extra bonus section of the podcast, don't they, Greg? And in that section today, we're going to be discussing your first ever Wales away, which should be fun.
Yeah, that'll be good. Just on the pre-match event, so we've got like a pre-sale basically that's open to members at the moment. You get a free ticket, but you have... Well, you don't have to, but I would encourage you, if you want to come, to get the ticket secured, because once that pre-sale's then over, it'll go general sale, and if we're full, you can still come for free, but you might not be able to get a ticket. Yeah. So, I'd strongly suggest, if you want to come, to get your ticket secured.
And the playoff tickets are out as well, so a gentle reminder for those who want to renew their seat, that I think they got till the 5th of Feb to renew. So Maxen can thank me later.
Yeah.
Cheers for doing your job for you, Maxen. Greg, we've got a mini game.
3, 2, 1.
Jordan James, he's done it again. He just cannot stop suggesting games.
System shut down.
We've got a Jordan James minigame. As we touched on earlier, the man is injured, so he's got loads of time on his hands. So as you can imagine, we've had, would you say 50, 60 more letters? It's
getting problematic now.
Yeah.
But, you know.
And how did he get my address?
Yeah, I don't know.
I gave it to him.
I think there's a GDPR issue there.
I couldn't give a shit. And to be fair, Charlie, you're 1 Ponty Street, Ponty, aren't you?
Ponty Mansion.
Yeah. And he's the only man with an actual Pontypridd postcode, so it's PP1.
PP69.
Get your head out of the gutter, young man.
Yeah, I actually live on the roof of Sardis Road in a big penthouse apartment.
Yeah.
On top of the
nice.
stand.
Nice.
I built it recently.
Good
yeah,
stuff.
Jordan, my nan's been receiving letters. I think he's just making sure that we've definitely got them. It's ridiculous. I don't know how
He must be
really
sending... Stamps are expensive, boys.
He makes good money, though, doesn't he?
He sends them without the stamp. We have to pay them, you know, when it turns up without a stamp.
Mine has stamps. It must be the ones he doesn't like you as much as he likes me, obviously.
No, that's why I just forward them on to you.
They're all second class, though. He's not buying first class. He's obviously buying them by
first class stamps?
He's buying them by the book as well, I reckon.
Oh, yeah. God, he's got to be.
I wonder if he's got a drop and go account like I have. That's nice.
That would be a nice little touch, wouldn't it?
Big shout out to the post office for their drop and go. When I've got a load of magazines supposed to just hand them over. And
Holmesdale Road.
Holmesdale Road by far better than Clare Road for the Grangetown heads out there.
Yeah.
I don't want to put down a business, but the Clare Road post office leaves a lot to be desired, doesn't it, Greg?
I've had a few run-ins in there. I go in there, I want to post something, and it's like I'm asking for them to, like, I don't know, send me to Mars or something. It's like, honestly, they're gobsmacked.
This is too local.
Yeah.
We're isolating fans now.
Why don't people
we live in
comment their
Grangetown.
favourite post office and shout them out across Wales?
Yeah.
You know, people who run post offices have had a hard time recently, you know, famously.
Have they? Oh,
Yeah.
I feel a bit bad now for slagging off Thorn on Clare Road.
The post office scandal.
Oh, is that what you're on
That
about?
was a-
Yeah.
Oh, right. I thought you just meant that they're struggling financially or something.
Oh,
they're making loads of
scandals.
loads of money, mate.
Loads of
That's a
stamps.
pharmacy as well, the one on Clare Road.
True, so they're raking it in.
Yeah, big time.
I'll shout out my favourite one in Treforest then. Really
Yeah?
good. Yeah, always open, and I can take cash out there. It's
Good
fantastic.
stuff.
Always open, 24 hours.
It's open till always open when I'm awake.
Okay. So between the hours of 10 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Clare Road also doesn't open on a Saturday, which is an absolute pain if you want to post. Anyway, enough. I've said enough now.
Let us
Said
know
enough.
your favourite post offices.
Yeah.
I really, really, really want to hear about that.
Yeah.
Bush will 100% tell us his here.
Oh,
Post
yeah,
office. I'm expecting
Yeah.
big things.
There's a good one in Colwyn Bay, surely.
Oh, by fuck, God, surely.
You'd hope.
Great
Anyway,
library in
Jordan James
Colwyn Bay.
minigame. Charlie, tell us, what has Jordan suggested for us this week?
So, obviously, Jordan knows his teammates really well. He knows where they are. He knows where they live. He knows where I live now. So, I'm going to name a town in Wales, and you're going to name a Welsh footballer. They have to be a different footballer. and whoever's the closest to that town wins a point, and it's best of 5.
I just want to say a big shout out to this week's Jordan James, Aaron Hill for this one.
Who?
What are you on about?
No, Aaron's advising Jordan.
Aaron's
his advisor.
yeah. Aaron sent it to Jordan and Jordan sent it on. That's what happened.
Yeah. Or Jordan sent it to Aaron and Aaron sent it on.
Yeah, Aaron's the club
The
sec
middleman,
for Penabont and the Jordan James sec for life.
Yeah.
So he's just second everywhere.
He's secky.
This is a very Jordan James game because, as we've established, he knows how to get hold of addresses.
Yeah.
So he knows where all the Welsh players are from.
Absolutely.
And sends them
And he
lots of
knows where to
letters.
find them whenever.
Yeah.
It's intimidating, really.
It is a little.
And that's why he's always in the squad.
Let's not drill down into it too much.
Come on then, Charlie.
Yeah, come on.
Let's have this bloody game.
So the first Welsh town, wonderful place, good result on Friday night. Haverfordwest.
Where?
Haverfordwest.
Okay, thank you.
I thought you said Harryford West.
Haverfordwest, yeah.
All right.
Okay. Who's going first? Go on, Greg, you go first. I'll let you have it.
Thanks, mate.
'Cause I win all the time.
I'm going to go with Joe Allen.
I'm going to go with Mark Delaney.
Is it where they're born?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Born
know.
or grow up, I think.
Because Joe Allen, obviously, he's from Narberth, but I think he might have been born at Withybush.
Oh, we can't be looking at hospitals here because
Come on.
we can't be doing. We got to just
Fine,
be general.
fine. Okay, the
Joe,
town-
Joe Allen is from Narberth.
He's a
isn't he?
Narberth boy,
That is
yeah.
what people he would say.
Yeah.
And Mark Delaney is from Haverfordwest.
Is he? I thought he was from Fishguard.
He is from Fishguard. Sorry, but which is closer?
I've got a feeling it's going to be tight. I think Narberth's closer to Haverfordwest.
So it is 10 miles from Haverfordwest. It's ground. That's
Narberth?
what I'm gonna- to Narberth.
10 miles, that's good. I'm happy with that.
And Fishguard.
It's going to be further in it
I think so.
because it's right on the end.
14 miles. One
Greg.
goal,
Oh,
Greg.
it was closer. It was closer than I thought. I mean, that's Pembrokeshire. Obviously, I'm from Pembrokeshire, so I should have got that. But I'm happy to get one on the board.
Yeah, very.
It's going to be uphill
It's
from here.
nice that he gave you Pembrokeshire off the bat to sort of warm you up a little bit. Come on then, Charlie.
That's
They
patronising.
also have to have a cap for Wales, I think we should say. Because I could go super localised if we really wanted to be problematic.
They're capped, yeah.
Ebbw Vale.
Ebbw Vale. Oh. Ooh, baby. Right, I've got a risky one and a solid one.
I've got one.
Okay. I was going to say David Giles, because David Giles played for Ebbw Vale. And he's played for everyone else in Wales. But I don't know exactly where he's from. He might be a Cardiff boy. So I'm going to go for your friend of mine, Danny Gabadon.
He's from Cwmbran, isn't he?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake. Oh. Yeah, that's going to be closer to Evervale than Newport.
Ooh, I've thrown the cat amongst
I
pigeons
had
here.
Gabidon. I thought you were going to go in. All right, then I'm going to go with Nathan Blake. I think he's Newport, isn't he? So it's not going to be closer, I don't think. But I was going to go Robert Page, Sir Robert Page.
Across the valley.
Shall I go? I'm going to actually change it to Sir Robert. I don't know why I'm calling it that.
I will allow it, actually.
Okay.
So all directions are done with fastest route on Google, just so you know. If it was a straight line, I think you'd be good odds, but unfortunately, there's a lot to be desired with the roadworks in the valleys. So it's 27 miles.
Yeah. As the crow flies, it probably would have been a little bit less.
For who now?
For you, Greg.
For Page.
19 miles Cwmbran.
Ooh, further than I thought, to be fair.
Oh, I feel really hard done by there.
Yeah, well, I would have gone Joe Allen in the first one, Greg, so...
Yeah, fair enough.
Next one, Holyhead.
So you'll go first, but I've got one.
Owain. Yeah, I'll go Owain Tudor Jones.
Not bad.
Actually, no, I've just thought of a better one, maybe. No,
What
I'm
was
going
mine?
I'm going to go OTJ. Yeah, I'll stick
OTJ?
with OTJ.
Now, this is an interesting one, because I think as the crow flies, OTJ from Holly, because he's Bangor boy, just across the Menai Straits. But I'm going to go on the island, Beau Maris by Wayne Hennessy. And I don't know. This is tough, because Holyhead's the other side of the island from Beau Maris.
Yeah, but I think that Beau Maris will be closer than Bangor, because Bangor... I was going to change it to Owain Vaughan Williams, but
I think he's further into Gwynedd. He's like Carnarvon, a Felonelli way, I think.
I'll stick with OTJ. Yeah, go on, Charles.
So OTJ is Bangor, and it's 25 miles. I need to copy and paste that spell. Beau Maris.
Interesting name, Beau Maris. I wonder what the etymology of that is.
Sounds French.
Beau Maris, 26 miles.
So I've beaten him?
Nope, you lost by 1 mile.
Oh, you shitting bastard.
my God.
Oh, I knew it was risky because it's the other side, isn't it?
Bangor is 25 miles. Beaumaris is 26 miles.
Oh my God, that's outrageous. Is it 2-1?
2-1.
Oh my
2-1.
God,
And
there's
also,
an upset is on the cards.
Both rounds Greg's won so far are by 1 mile.
Hey, I just do enough, mate. I just do enough. It's
Fine margins. Come on,
it is fine margins. Ryan's
go
head's gonna
first now.
fall off if I beat him.
Newtown. Right. Now, we can't go for Chris Venables because for some reason he never had a Welsh Cup. Newtown. The jewel in the crown of Powys.
Tre Newydd.
No, I say that very much in my tongue in cheek.
Newtown is East Powys, which we have discussed before. We are happy to. This is going to offend a lot of Powys people, but we will concede East Powys. We're gonna build a wall. It's gonna be great.
No.
Middle of Powys.
Hey, they're as Welsh as anyone.
No, I'm not saying they're not Welsh.
No,
That's not what I'm saying. I just think that
we can give them away if we needed to.
Yeah. There's just a lot to. It's the worst part of Wales.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Don't disagree. So I'm going to go for maybe the only person born and lived and raised in Llandrindod, Wells, Carl Robinson.
That's a good one. I'm trying. Newtown is like it's like middle, isn't it? It's like mid Wales. I'm trying to think, right? Because Mark Hughes, that's quite far north. He's from Rwabon, which I don't know if that's south of Wrexham or not.
Yeah, but it's definitely further north than Llandrindod Wells. Llandrindod Wells is beyond Newtown, isn't it? I think.
I don't know. That's one of those places
Got
that
all
I
blurs into
I
one.
couldn't tell you where it is on a map.
Oh, no, it is. No, it is further north than Newtown, isn't it, Charlie?
What?
Llandrindod Wells.
No,
don't
Llandrindod
think
Wells
it
is
is.
south of Newtown.
It's first before Newtown, is
yeah,
it?
Llandrindod Wells is on
God,
the way.
I've driven that road so many times, and it all blurs into one. Jesus.
Yeah, because you always go
So that's
past
not a
that
bad shout,
Tesco's
then.
really slow, don't you?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll go Mark Hughes because I can't think of anyone else from that region. Rwabon, yeah.
Googling.
Charlie's Googling.
I've got a feeling this is gonna go to deadlock.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find.
I was waiting for that because I've actually recently searched who the best footballer from Powys is.
Okay.
Because I thought it was a shoe-in to be Chris Venables.
Yeah.
But then I remembered Carl Robinson was... I think Chris Venables is a better footballer than Carl Robinson. Yeah. But, you know, Carl Robinson has quite a few caps.
Yeah. So, Llandrindod Wells.
Yeah.
It's 27 miles.
And 3 hours drive.
Yeah.
Rwabon.
Oh, no.
It's not going to be.
It's 39 miles.
Yes. That's not bad.
That's closer than I thought it might have been.
Yeah.
So, we have got...
We'll go into the finals.
Let's go into the final round.
I would have said a good shout there, Sam Ricketts, born in Shrewsbury. I think Tom Bradshaw's born in Shrewsbury as well.
I was thinking Shrewsbury or like Oswestry or something.
Yeah. Like Rob Edwards, born in Telford. Just a couple of those border boys. The border boys.
Border patrol.
You wouldn't have won with Shrewsbury anyway, Greg. It's 32 miles.
Oh wow! So that's quite far actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, the final one, and Greg goes first. Advantage, Greg.
This is
I need to break. One of us needed to break a serve there.
I was
going to
say. So if I win now, if I get it right now,
you win.
Even though I
you
haven't
go
broke
first.
your
That's
serve.
just the way we went with the game. I let you go.
Yeah.
I was confident enough to go.
True.
I think I'll break you in one of these.
You've underestimated.
Yeah, so I've underestimated you. But you never know.
Yeah, let's see.
Back to the topic of being probably way, way, way too local. I've gone Canton.
Now, questions must be asked about this. There was a discussion earlier because...
No. Ryan, don't do this now, right? He knows he's going to lose, so he's going to start drudging up the past.
Go on, then.
Do you want me to be honest about this, right?
Yeah, go on.
I thought Greg was going to get battered, so I just need to give him a confidence boost at the end of the game, and now he might win it.
Now he might win it. Yeah.
So
I think for the record, for the tape, we were discussing earlier this game, and Greg was like, and Charlie was like, "Oh, shall I do Manon's parents' street?" Because Greg's partner Manon grew up on their street footballers from. I actually don't know who that footballer is. It could be my answer that I've already got in my mind.
Yeah.
But Greg goes first.
But Greg goes first. So what we're using is the centre point in Canton. This is the thing.
That's a good point.
The cross vaults.
It's
got to be the cross
Yeah,
vaults.
it's the beating heart of Canton.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
it's got to be.
Cash only match days.
Yeah, cash only match days, no signal.
No.
Don't know why.
Yeah. Dead zone.
Yeah. Okay. it'd be really funny now if I've got this wrong and this player isn't actually from where I think he's from. But I'm going to go John Toshak.
Damn it, that was the one I had. I didn't know he was... not to give away his part of the street.
Yeah, but somewhere in
I
Canton.
didn't know. Yeah, near the Lansdowne pub.
Me and John Toshak have the same birthday.
Wow.
Similar characters as well.
I wish.
Charlie doesn't own a mobile phone.
And Charlie's revered in San Sebastian.
like a god amongst men in the Basque Country. Okay, another Canton boy. Oh,
yeah, you've got a couple from Ely, but like that's obviously not Canton.
This has stumped me. I know he's not from Canton. He's from. Is it Trowbridge he's from, or Tremorfa? I can never remember. Craig Bellamy.
Llanrumney,
of course it is, yeah. Give Greg the points. Well done, Greg.
Thank you. Do you know what?
I just want to mention this, actually. So I've just done it based on school. And Greg would be 0.4 miles away from the Concourse Swanson in his answer.
That's by far the closest we've come, isn't it?
Yeah.
By far.
Okay, do you know what, though? Can I just quickly say...
shallow victory,
It
that.
feels a bit hollow,
Yeah.
and I didn't actually break his serve, so I do feel like we should just do one more, right? Completely
Win by
neutral.
2 clear points.
I want to earn this.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to feel
Okay,
as though...
this is risky. If not, we'll just have a nice gentlemanly draw, shall we?
Yeah.
This could keep going.
Because I'll go. This is the last.
Because you're
going
to go first, so
It'll
it's
either
got to
be
be
a
quite
draw
hard.
or Greg breaks my serve and I go first. Yeah. Okay. Come on then. Let's dance.
He's nervous. Ryan's nervous. I can see in his demeanour.
I'm trying to think of
We don't often see...
Oh, baby.
He's gone for the
hometown.
I can name a musician from there. I can name 2 musicians.
One who should not be named.
We don't talk about him.
Right, okay. Now, it's a difficult one because I actually don't know anyone from Ponty that's played for Wales officially. But RCT has a rich vein of the boys.
Yeah.
No. We can't use Rob Page because he's already been used. Greg's got his head in his hands because I think he's got one, hasn't he?
No,
he hasn't.
I'm stressed.
Is he from there? Well, Jimmy Murphy must have played for Wales. He must have had caps away. He's a manager of Wales. Does that count?
No.
If he doesn't have caps.
He did say players, so it was a gamble to go for Jimmy Murphy.
Surely he played for Wales. Dear me. No. Change of plan. It's risky because there is miles in it. Isaac Davis. Because he's from Aberdare, I think.
Aberdare. I'm not sure how close that is to Ponty.
It's a good 10-15 minutes up the A470.
Isaac Davis is from Aberdare.
Yes, he is.
Aberdare is about 14 miles, I want to say. No, it's not that far.
You can't set a bloody benchmark for the boy.
Yeah, don't. Yeah,
I think I'm wrong anyway.
Imagine if I gamble. If I'm Jimmy Murphy now and he's got 1 cap. That's limbs, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, that's the game, mate. I didn't risk it enough.
What did I say? 14 miles.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm good lord.
So 40 miles.
No,
yeah.
It's 13.
Well done, mate.
You didn't get it right then. Because I'm thinking, right, is Cardiff closer to Ponty than Aberdare? Charlie's got his eyes raised. His eyebrows raised.
Do you know what? I didn't even think of going the other way.
Because I'm thinking like
a North Cardiff boy,
which is famously. I'm going to gamble and go Gareth Bale.
In Whitchurch.
Whitchurch.
That's
North
Whitchurch
Cardiff.
is basically the first place you get to on the A470. As you leave Cardiff is Whitchurch, then the A470.
Yep.
Oh,
Huge.
9.6 miles, Greg's wins.
Oh my God, that feels unbelievable.
Can I get a check? Can I get a check on Jimmy Murphy's cappage, please?
Jimmy Murphy had 15 caps for Wales.
Oh, and he would have been closer, wouldn't he?
Where's he from? He's from Tylerstown as well.
Yeah, he's like.
So that's not that. I don't know how close that actually is to Ponty. To be fair,
It's not far.
Jimmy Murphy says RCT, but it doesn't say where. Does it say Tylerstown? He's from Pentra.
Means nothing.
Excuse me, it means everything.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've won.
Yeah, well done, Greg.
Boys, you're not going to believe this. If you went Jimmy Murphy, it would have been a draw.
Oh, would it? 9.6 miles?
9.4 miles, both of them.
Fair play. Alan Curtis, is he from the... Have I made that up?
Listen.
Where's Alan Curtis from? He's Cardiff
It's
boy.
too late.
It's too late.
I'm so... The temptation...
Alan Curtis, also from Pentra.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they're all from the same... They're like... Yeah, there's a rich tapestry of Welsh players. Never mind. Look, well done, Greg. I concede. Look, I know Charlie played one in your favour, but you did break my serve then.
I broke your serve.
And I think that's your first win in the Jordan James minigame.
Yes.
It's 2-1 overall, right?
Yep, I'm back in it. This is massive.
Well played, mate. Well played. You deserve it.
I'm glad that we went to that
good
extra
quizzing.
game because I feel like that
Vindicated
made me feel,
now.
Yeah, I actually do feel quite proud of myself there.
It's time to answer the question on everyone's lips. The big bloody question.
A question mode.
Question mode.
What if? How many?
Really?
Who, what, where, when, how and why? If John Charles was fit, would we have won the 1958 World Cup?
Why does the other queue always move faster?
Is Bobby Gould the best manager of all time?
If Christ died for our sins, why is there a hell?
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
Why won't she text me back?
Why do we trust chairs so completely?
What if Joe Jordan didn't exist?
What if Aaron Ramsey and Ben Davis weren't suspended?
This week's question, inspired by a question we had in the Patreon chat about the format changes, but we're going to go a little bit broader. The format changes of the Cymru Premier, I should say. We're going to go a little bit broader and ask the big question, Greg.
Sorry, right. Your mannerisms sometimes are really similar to the big man, Donald Trump. We got to go a little bit... It's uncanny.
Hey, I'm just doing what I can.
A little bit broader.
I'm doing what I can to get into the States if we qualify. So,
anyway, sorry to interrupt you.
We can't be giving Donald Trump the big man either. You know, that's reserved for greats like Franz Ferdinand.
I think the big man is anyone really who's had a certain amount of impact on the world, and I love him all over him. Donald Trump, he's had a ready impact. That's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Right, so the big question from the big man is, if you, Greg Kane, and me, Ryan March, Noel Mooney has to leave his job. He decides to leave his job, and we get the call.
Okay.
The big man rings us up, and Mooney's like, boys, I've done what I can do.
Do the impression.
I'm not doing the impression. I can't do a Cork accent. Mooney rings us up and says, boys, I've done all I can do. I'm leaving it in...
Sorry.
Let me do my bit here, right? Let me introduce this. So Mooney rings us up. I have a withheld number, and I'm like, bloody spam call. Ryan, it's Noel. Mooney, not Edmonds. Would you rather get a call from Mooney or Edmonds?
Edmonds.
Yeah. It's the banker.
Yeah.
Deal or no deal.
For some reason, Mooney's lived here for years, still has an Irish number. You're like,
what's going on
now, by now, mate?
Yeah.
Are you stuck on your contract? I understand.
Yeah.
It happens.
Can I get into... Yes. Mooney rings us up. Again, I think this is the fourth time I'm saying us. He's like, Ryan, Greg.
Say Mooney, not Edmonds, because that was funny. That was funny.
No, but I thought... Oh, I've lost it now. Completely.
I'll stop interrupting you, sorry.
Noel rings us up, and he's like, Ryan, Greg, Noel here. Mooney, not Edmonds. And I'm like, I wish it was Edmonds. And he's like, boys, I've done all I can do with the FAW. I'm moving on to bigger and better things. You know? He's taken over Gianni Infantino. And we're like, he's like, I want to leave it in good hands. I love what you've done with Alternative Wales, and I think you can do magic with the FAW. But I'm only giving you 1 day to prove yourself. What are your plans? And that is the big question this week, Greg. If you were in charge of Welsh football for 1 day, what would you do?
I think the power would go to my head almost immediately.
Yep.
I think the first thing I would do is I would create some sort of catastrophe that would enable me to take full dictatorial powers over the FAW.
Like a Reichstag, the Hensol fire.
The Hensol fire. And I would blame it all on... It doesn't matter who I blame it on.
Okay, careful now.
I would do that, so then I would have the basis in which to claim full power.
Fist. Yeah.
You rule with an iron fist. And the second thing that I would do is I would declare myself First Minister. That would be the second thing I did.
This is not where I thought it was going to go. But...
And the third thing that I would do then is make football compulsory. So I would make everyone in Wales play football. From the age of 1, I think that all parents would have to prove that they're getting their kids kicking footballs in the garden to start with. And then I would set up academies all over Wales from the age of 11, then sort of like boarding schools, they go and they play football every single day. I don't really care about literacy, I don't care about maths.
So the thickest country of all time, but my word, can they play football?
We'll be really good at football.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I would do. And I genuinely think, right, if that were to happen, that we would win a World Cup within 20 years.
There we go.
That's my manifesto. Vote for me. Or not, because I don't actually care. This isn't a democracy. I'll just take power.
Well, there we go. Right, what would I do? First thing I would do is send the photo, the Chairman March and Chairman Meow photo, to every football club in the land, and they have to hang it on the wall of their clubhouse. Good. So that's the first decree. And then I would pull all the cash out of the Cymru Prem sides, and all the money, and centralise it, and then everyone has the same budget. And genuinely, I think this would be fascinating for football. Like a wage cap, the 12, 16 Cymru Premier teams all have the same budget every year.
Like a sort of an NFL, you've got a kind of draft system. And
weirdly, for such the most capitalist country on earth, their sporting structure is much more socialist than everywhere else.
That's a really good point, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because I think it stops the dominance, and I think from a and then a little draft then, with all your academies will be churning out players.
True.
So we can draft them.
Yeah.
And you play, you start at your local team, and so I think I would love that. Genuinely think it would be fascinating to have like everyone's on the same play, and it's just about how good your coaches are, how good your players are, and how well you can recruit within your budget. I think that would be fascinating.
And what are you doing with TNS?
Oh, they're gone, ostracised.
Ostracised.
They'll be going. They can go and play in England. The rest of us will just enjoy life. I would bring back all the good kits. I would get a deal with Admiral, I'd get a deal with Umbro, and I'd get a deal with Lotto and Adidas. The four horsemen of the shirt apocalypse, and just bring back all the classics.
Yeah,
and then we'll just whatever we fancy playing a game in, we'd be like, all right, should we do the Adidas 84 one? Let's get that one out. And we're away, be like, oh yeah, should we get that nice green and white striped Umbro one? Yeah. And it'd just be really good quality, and then all the gear would just look class, and we'd be the best dressed nation on earth. I think that would be up there. I'm trying to think of anything else would be fun to do.
Obviously, talking about older kits and George Berry, there's that famous photo of him in the kind of the tracksuit top and the shorts with the yellow and green stripes. What current Welsh player is pulling that off the most when they inevitably have to wear them when we're in charge?
Connor Roberts.
Yeah,
I think he's a really handsome fella. Lovely little moustache. Pretty got great thighs on the boy. You don't see the thighs as much anymore because the shorts are longer.
Which is a shame. We would bring back the shorts because we want to see those thighs.
I mean, that's how I would dress.
Yeah.
I'd walk around the office dressed like George Berry, shaking hands with all my supporters, and Maxen would be sacked.
Right at the end there, just sack Maxen.
Yeah. First thing I do, right, you got the keys, right, Maxen, you're gone.
Yeah, this is a good test to see who's listening actually.
Yeah,
because if Maxen listens, he's going to be in touch.
I should add, Maxen is a personal friend of mine and ours.
Yes.
And I say this as I think he actually does a very good job.
He does a great job.
Because a lot of people, he's just a Twitter account.
Yeah.
And they might think that I'm serious about sacking him.
And for people who are really confused about who Maxen even is, he is the fan engagement officer for the FAW.
Yeah.
And he tweets, he helps, he doesn't just tweet, that's not his only job. He helps fans when we're away and things like that. He's very, very good at what he does, and we won't sack him.
No, we won't sack him, but that was a joke. So if Maxen's listening, then
we'll just force his resignation.
Yeah. A couple of other ones I've just come up with. I'd book some great friendlies.
Yeah.
We're talking sort of Japan away, North Korea away, to play in that mad stadium in Pyongyang.
Oh my God, that would be unbelievable.
Maybe like a Caribbean tour.
Yeah.
We go and play like St Kitts and Nevis, St Lucia, and then I would pull us out of UEFA and put us into CAF so we could play at every AFCON.
Yeah. Oh my God, what a great idea. Do you know what? I love the idea of us, like, you know, when they have like they would normally travel to a game on a bus or they'd fly or whatever. We would get a boat and go island hopping through the Caribbean.
Yeah.
The boat would be red.
I'd start drinking rum.
Oh my God. And
dress as a pirate.
We'd start in Cuba.
Yes, getting a load of cigars in.
Cigars. And then we would do a little nice tour Barbados, the Bahamas. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are you just creating Wales into the Harlem Globetrotters of football? Is that what the plan is, basically? Travel the world and go on nice bases?
I still want to compete.
But at AFCON?
No, well, maybe, yeah.
What's wrong with that? Is that a crime?
I'd rather win an AFCON than a Euros, for crying out loud.
Oh God, yeah.
You know?
Oh, the carnage. Imagine the carnage.
Yeah.
I loved the final.
Yeah, well, we haven't spoken about the final, Greg.
Yeah.
That was insane, wasn't it?
I loved it.
That is what football should be.
Yeah.
Absolute nonsense.
Yeah. Do you know what? It really made me. Do you know what I thought actually was? Do you remember in the was it the Masters? No, sorry, the Ryder Cup when the American fans were like abusing the players.
Yeah.
And there was a bit of an outrage, and everyone was really upset about it, but everyone was aware of it. It was all of a sudden mainstream news. I kind of thought that had the same effect in the AFCON final. Of everyone was kind of outraged that Senegal actually walked off the pitch.
Yeah.
And all the other stuff that came with it. But actually, I think a lot of people tuned in once they heard what was happening. And I think that would have done AFCON's visibility good, although also the optics are very bad and it makes it look a bit amateurish. You know, it's kind of weighing it up how much publicity is good. But yeah, I thought that was quite
There's no such thing as bad press, as they say.
Exactly, yeah, that's the saying that I was
and
trying to say.
it has given me, I've already spoken about it on the pod before, our plan to go to AFCON 2027.
Yeah.
Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda. I will be going. There's no ifs or buts about it.
Class. I've been to Tanzania before and it is amazing.
So when I pull Wales out, we'll go into AFCON.
Yep.
And then I'll pull Wales out of CAF, CONCACAF, so we'll do a Copa America.
Yeah.
Then back to AFCON.
Yeah.
So we're playing tournaments every summer in different parts of the world.
Oh my God, yes.
That's the dream. And then I'll lobby FIFA to do a straight knockout for the World Cup. So every country in a hat like an FA Cup. If I ran FIFA for the day, that is what I'd do.
Yeah.
FA Cup style, everyone in a hat, and you just do a straight draw.
No seeded.
No seeded.
You've got Brazil-Argentina first round, sorry.
What a shame. We'd probably still draw Belgium.
Yeah.
But then we could also draw Fiji away or something.
Oh, Fiji away would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
I hope that everyone's enjoyed that very serious big question for the week.
I think that people will start thinking,
these boys know what they're doing.
Ryan for CEO.
Yeah.
The questions will start swirling around. Get the chairman in.
Chairman March for president.
Yeah.
El Presidente.
Life Presidente.
Yeah. Good. So I'm glad we know exactly what we'll be doing when we're in charge. Before we go, we've been talking about kind of nostalgia, football nostalgia. And one thing that we all agreed was great were the classified results that you don't really do. I don't know if they even still
do them. It's just that people don't tend to watch their TV anymore.
Yeah, or the radio. Did they do it on the
radio?
radio?
They do on 5 Live as well, I think.
Yeah.
So you probably do catch them every now and again.
Yeah, but there's not one for Wales. So we're going to give you, Ryan's going to give you the classified results.
I'm just getting the full name up because it's such a long name on the Cymru Football app that it actually cuts it off. Okay, here we go. These are the classified results for the North Wales Coast West Division 1. CBD Carnarvon Borough FC 2, Amlwch Town FC 3. Holyhead Town FC 1, CPD Cefni 2. CPD Garwen FC 2, CPD Deniolen 1. CPD Aberfraw 2, Llangoeden District FC 1. CPD Mountain Rangers 1, Llanfairpwll 1.
Very good.
Yeah, so there we go. That's what's going on in the North Wales Coast West Division 1. A lot of 2-1s.
A lot of 2-1s.
A lot of 2-1s. And just a little bit of info at the moment. Aberfraw, top of the league, on 37 points. Llangoeden District in second, 23. Aberfraw, 13 games, 12 wins, 1 draw. Superb. I think that's tier 5, I think, in North Wales. So
Da iawn Aberfraw.
Submit your league that you'd like us to read the results.
Yeah, let us know what league you want to hear the results for next week. We want to take it all around Wales and give you the classified results. And I think that's a nice place to leave it, Greg. Stick around, obviously, if you're a member of the Patreon. We're going to be discussing Greg's first Wales trip. And maybe
My first Wales trip, which me and head of visuals Charlie Phillips made a documentary on.
Yeah.
So we made a
sort of
documentary.
like a bit of a film club, really. It's going to be.
It's a film club / kind of.
It's also
my
where we all first
experience.
met.
Yeah, it was where we all first met, because Ryan
gonna be
featured
nice.
heavily in the documentary that we made on Copper 90, Independent Football Nation. Go and watch it if you haven't. And that's what we're going to be discussing in the Patreon. So hopefully see you there.
Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And if you're listening, then go and watch on YouTube. Subscribe. Join the social club. Like I said, we got loads coming up. So and just get on the socials and keep an eye on what we're doing. Greg, thank you for your company this Monday morning. It's been a pleasure.
Pleasure as always. Thanks, mate.
This was an Alternative Wales podcast brought to you by Terras Media. Welcome to the bonus zone.
That was really aggressive.
Yeah, well, I'd let myself go a little bit.
Just say bonus zone.
Yeah, I know this is the
bonus zone. Every week you make this joke, one of you does. Bonus zone.
Well, we don't have to call it the bonus zone. We can call it something else because it sounds like bonus zone.
It's the exclusive Patreon section.
Yeah.
For Alternative Wales Social Club members.
It's the Social
Club After Dark?
Social Club After Dark. Kind of like, did you ever go to Oakwood After Dark?
No, I've been to Oakwood many a time, but I don't think I ever went after dark.
Great. Fireworks. They would often have like a concert. I think Girls Aloud may have done it one year.
Really?
It was great. Yeah, really good.
You call the shots, babe.
Horrible.
I was in Llandovery yesterday for friend of Alternative Wales' Rodri's birthday. First time I've ever been to the brilliant town of Llandovery, and Rodri has an app on his phone that controls the jukebox in one of the pub.
That's the most like West Wales town village thing I've ever heard.
It's not really West Wales, is it, Llandovery?
Llandovery would surely be counted as West Wales.
It's further east than Swansea, Greg.
What the fuck? Are you joking me?
No. It's mad, because it's quite far north. You go up and over the Brecon Beacons through like Brecon, Sennybridge, Llandovery.
Right. I still think it's West Wales, and I'll tell you for why.
It's got a West Wales vibe.
It's got West Wales vibe. The vibes are West Walian, but also
I would say it's more in the Lampeter sort of...
Lampeter's West Wales.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Because do you know what it is?
Tregaron and stuff.
Wales, as you go north, gets narrower. So Swansea isn't West Wales because it's at the bottom where it's widest. But as you go north, then Wales gets narrower, and West Wales, the border sort of shifts more to the right.
Yeah.
That's why I think that Aberystwyth would say that they're West Walian, even though they're in Mid Wales.
It's on the same line of, like, if you go directly north, south, it get you to Neath.
That's incredible.
Isn't it insane?
I had no idea.
But it's got a West Wales vibe by far. I had a Chinese in a pub, which genuinely was one of the best moments of my life.
When there's like a takeaway in a pub, it's absolutely class.
Like there's a takeaway next door, and we got there, and I was like, I'm quite peckish. What are we going to do for food? And they're like, you can just take the Chinese into the pub. I was like, sorry, what? Chinese in a pub. Chinese in a pub. And it was so good. It was so good. And we watched Super Sunday with a Chinese, and then Rod got on the jukebox and put Call the Shots by Girls Aloud on.
Banger.
Last time I heard that song was in the hotel room in Luxembourg. Charlie was asleep because he had a little bit too much to drink. I shan't say any more. And Rodri was in his pants dancing to Girls Aloud, Call the Shots. And it was one of the greatest moments of 2025.
That sounds unbelievable.
So, yeah. Anyway, besides the point, the little Girls Aloud reference reminded me of my little day to Llandovery yesterday. So, big up town of Llandovery.
Is it west or not? Let us know.
Yeah. So, Greg, we wanted to use this section to roll back the years a little bit. Chat about maybe Wales away trips of the past, games of the past as well, when we haven't got a film club or anything else. And yeah, Czech Republic, Estonia, the autumn of 2021. It was the first Wales away post-COVID that was sort of easy for people to do and officially open. And it was your first Wales away. So first of all, Greg, how did it come about? Had you been itching to do it? The years prior, was it something that you wanted to do and then finally got the chance? Talk to me about it all.
Basically, I think it was kind of after I finished my masters, I couldn't really afford to do any aways. And then me and Visuals over there, Charlie Vish, we were gagging to do a trip, and obviously then COVID happened and we couldn't do what we wanted to do. I think, did we have our eye on one what one was it just before COVID? I think we nearly
Slovakia?
We nearly did the Hungary
Croatia summer doubleheader 2019, the hottest summer of all time.
And then we didn't, I think, because we couldn't afford it. And then anyway, COVID then happened and whatever. So that's how it came about. And then I basically then had the idea. I'd had this idea for a while to make a documentary about kind of Welsh football fan culture. I'd obviously been going to home games for ages, but I knew the away kind of Wales away sort of scene, for want of a better word, was where we would get the real kind of great stories and get the people we wanted to speak to. So it was a nice excuse to go. So basically I then got in touch with Copper 90 and said, who, if you don't know, they're a YouTube channel that specialise in football documentaries. Me and Charlie had been fans of them for ages.
Very few duds on that channel. You could go on and just watch. Yeah. If you've never heard of Copper 90 and you listen to this now, then it's going to change your life. Because when I first found them, there was probably like 15, 20 documentaries and I just watched them all.
Yeah.
It just took over my life. They're so good.
Eli
Mengham or Ellie Mengham, the front man for a lot of them, is just the best in the business.
Yeah, Derby Days. Go and watch it.
Yeah.
It's class.
Copper America, Copper Libertadores final between Boca and River one is insane. The whole Argentina World Cup one is insane.
I would start on that Derby Days one, the River Plate Boca Juniors one, because that is just outrageous. There's a scene where a guy, he hates River Plate so much, he's got like a tattoo commemorating when they got relegated because he's a Boca fan. And when he's talking about it, he starts crying. He's so overcome with the joy of the memory of them getting relegated. They just do football differently over there. So anyway, we're going off on a tangent.
Yeah, so I also want to recommend. Not recommend, but I also want to say what you will do is watch them and fall in love with all the clubs that they profile. Like I was an Osasuna fan for a good week after watching the one about Osasuna. Yeah. So Trabzonspor, another one. So anyway, Greg, back to the business.
So so I've been a fan of them for ages, and like they had this thing at the time called a creator commission where they helped like young up and coming filmmakers who like wanted to do something but didn't necessarily have the means to get a big commission at that point. So I got in touch with the idea. They came back like straight away. This was like maybe 10 days before the trip. They came back saying, it sounds great, can we hear a bit more? Gave them a bit more information, got in touch with Charlie and said that he knew about the idea anyway. And I said, do you want to come with me like to Prague and then to Tallinn? We'll have a great time. We'll obviously watch the games and we'll make this film. Go on.
Via Poland on the way to Prague overnight for about 6.5, 7 hours in some random place next to it was very hot.
Yeah, it was really weird. We were in this sort of like wooden lodge thing by a lake in Poland somewhere. Really weird.
Romantic.
It was quite romantic. Stayed the night there and then we had one day in Prague. So that was like, and that was our first Wales away, and it was like we just had to make the absolute most of the time, make the documentary, and also try and enjoy ourselves. So that was really good. We went into the Dublin or the Irish bar where everyone was, and we kind of had a good social and did a few interviews. Charlie I asked him to get me a can from the shop, and he came back with the biggest can of beer that I've ever seen. It was as big as my head.
That's a big head.
And it's a big head. Yeah, so that was good. And then obviously we went to Tallinn, and that is where me and you first met.
It is indeed, Greg, and what a beautiful morning it was. The morning of the game, was it? Or was it the morning before the game?
I think it was the day before the game.
Day before the game.
Wrong. Yeah.
I can't remember exactly, but I tell you what, I was at the Socially Distant Sports Bar live show in the new theatre the day before I flew out to Prague, and I had a text off Kaus saying, I've put someone in touch with you, they want to talk to you about a documentary. I think you'd reached out to Kaus, who wasn't going on the trip, and he'd recommended me, and I was like, and then you got in touch, you said you're making something for Copper 90. I was like, absolutely. I've always wanted to be part of a Welsh football Copper 90 documentary, and I was like, let's do it. And the morning of, I got a little scooter, didn't I?
Yeah, you scooted.
Little electric scooter, and I came flying through. Hiya, boys.
Yeah.
And we sat down outside that lovely church by one of the greatest restaurants of all time, Pegasus, which is across the road. which we actually spoke about recently. It was the first place I met Sione David the night before.
Yeah.
So it was big trip for meeting some of the media elite in Wales.
It might have been the first time I met Sione actually as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun.
The second time.
In Pegasus, great restaurant if you're ever in Tallinn. I mean, it's probably my favourite European city as well. So
Tallinn was amazing.
What
it was
a city.
so nice. And we had a good 4 or 5 days there because of the gap between the games. So we went straight there the day after, and we could chill out there for a bit, which was nice. And we just like kind of had a couple of days where we just fully enjoyed.
Yeah.
Charlie did a lot of scouting. I got absolutely hammered in the bar with no name, which was where all the Welsh fans kept gathering and just couldn't get out of bed the next day. So Charlie went and scouted out the locations and stuff, which was so useful because I was not useful to anyone at that point.
He's a good boy, isn't he?
He's a good boy. He's a very good
It's not true what they all say about him, is it?
No, absolutely not.
No.
The visuals that he can pick out are absolutely sumptuous.
Second to none. Give him that bloody Oscar, I say.
Yep, 100%. So that was good. And then we interviewed yourself, and I'm not like blowing smoke up your arse.
Blow it, Greg.
You will enjoy this. But I was really heavily inspired by the Nottingham Forest documentary on Copper90, which I'd also recommend. And the start of the doc, they've got this guy who's basically, I think he's a journalist, but also a Forest fan. And he just doesn't hold back with his sort of like, he just proper hams up how amazing the game of football is. And he's just like, if aliens looked at planet Earth on a Saturday afternoon for one day, they would think, what the hell is going on? Because there's absolute chaos and people acting in ways they wouldn't normally act on Saturday afternoons. And he proper went for it. And I thought, we need to find someone who can do something like that. And you were that person, as in, you didn't, and I don't think you exaggerated, but you kind of just, you bigged it up and you said what we needed you to say, but without prompting. We weren't putting words in your mouth, but you just got it. And I remember after the interview, I said that I would kiss you because, and I didn't.
And we have since.
We have since,
Loads.
obviously, but not on that trip. and when we got, I was like, I could see it then in my head exactly what I was going to do with your interview. And if you haven't seen it, the intro then starts, and Ryan's just saying about the phenomenon of Wales away and what it's like being a Wales fan, and knows he sees people only when he's away and not at home, and all this kind of great stuff, cut in with footage of the trips and with Adwaith Newid underneath.
I always thought the track you used was just the best track.
As soon as I heard that song, I knew I wanted to use it in that way.
Yeah.
So when we did it, I was like, it came together for me the way I really wanted it to. So it was a class. I
Match
loved
made in heaven, some would say.
Yeah, I
thought these boys got a bit about him.
Yeah,
I could let my little baby, bring them into my little baby to look after with me.
Yeah. That is it. Yeah, I think that without that, we wouldn't be sat here now, would we?
Wouldn't. No.
So I think it was very good in lots of different ways.
It was.
That trip.
It was.
And I was then hooked on Wales Away from then on.
Yeah, as the Wales Away experience then as a whole, what was it about it that you thought was like, this is it? I'm not going away now. Because I mean, between you, Charlie's barely missed one since. You obviously had work commitments and stuff, so you've done a bit of pleasure, a bit of work. So yeah, you were both suckered in.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about it. I think the fact that it's that way of being able to travel and see different places that you wouldn't necessarily. Obviously, Prague and Tallinn are two quite common cities to visit, but like I don't think I would have ended up in Tallinn. So that and obviously the trips we've done subsequently have been places we wouldn't ordinarily go. So there was that mixed in with the element of you go there and there's loads of other people who are from where you're from, like generally speaking. So there's that social element. You're in a bar or whatever in some random city, and you're playing music that you all like in common, Welsh music or not. So I loved that aspect of it. We had one great night in the bar with no name when we would dance it. We were singing to someone put Tiara Mynydd on.
Nice.
Which is a banging Welsh language track. I would highly recommend listening to it. That came on. It's like a cult favourite. That came on anyway, and everyone in the bar was singing. And I just thought, this is absolutely class. Like, you just wouldn't get this in any other way. Also, like, I've learnt Welsh. So as an adult, and I was in my learning, I am still learning, but I was near the beginning of my learning then. And it was like an opportunity to use my Welsh and chat to people, because there's so many Welsh speakers who go on Wales Away. You overhear it so much that was really cool as well. And also just Tallinn's a great city. So yeah, it was
a perfect start for you.
All of it came in and just hooked me.
Yeah. Now I can't wait for another away trip now.
I know.
I'm going to have to potentially wait till bloody September.
I know.
We've got the draw coming up as well, February 12th. For the Nations League.
Nations League, yeah.
So that'll be another discussion point for future episodes.
Yeah, I hope that we get good. I mean, to be fair, we're in the top group now, aren't we? So we're not going to get any like random ones.
No.
What's the most kind of
the worst group we could probably get would have England or Belgium in. There's I think pot 3 has got England, Belgium, Serbia, and Norway, I think, or something like that.
Charlie's doing the thumbs up.
Yeah, so it's a bit of a shitter.
Yeah.
Although the top group is Spain, Portugal, Germany, and France. Not really a bad trip in there, is there?
No.
So
Get me to the Basque Country, please.
well, if we draw Spain, I can't imagine they'll be playing in the Basque Country. They're not particularly popular in that part of the world. So
Yeah, but they love us, so like it'll even.
yeah, maybe we can go on the way.
Yeah.
Get the boat from Portsmouth.
I've done that before from
Have you?
Plymouth. It was class. Yeah,
Long way.
Yeah, it took ages. Yeah, I had a lovely night's sleep on the ferry.
There we go.
Yeah, so yeah, you're right. There's no bad trips in there. Definitely not. I think that would be class. But anyway, are we? Do you want to say a bit more about the trip? Or
No, I think it was a fantastic trip. Tallinn's a great city. Most people who listen to this will probably have been there and can relate. But it's nice to hear your origin story, Greg.
Yeah,
You know,
Zero
and visuals.
mention of either game, which is
Oh,
what
yeah.
Wales made
Oh, I mean-
because the 2-2 draw was great. That was a great
The
game.
Danny Ward calamity,
Yeah.
when he just missed the ball.
but Ramsey scored a great goal in that game,
And then
didn't
that absolute
Oh,
shit show in
horrible
Estonia. We scored
1-0.
terrible goal, Kiefer Moore, and we just ground it out against a terrible team.
Me and Greg played five-a-side
page.
against a bunch of children. And,
yeah.
like, they were like skinning us, and that was brilliant.
it's horrible.
And it was so cold.
he? Yeah,
I tell you what, that trip was the first time I really got into electric scooters.
they're great. Aren't
Yeah,
they?
just such a great way to get around. So love an electric scooter.
Yeah, another thing on Tallinn, actually, I went and did a little bit of exploring. That they've got like a massive kind of Soviet
I've been
era
there,
monument in the middle of the city.
It's from the Moscow one of the Winter Olympics. Oh no, it was the Moscow Olympics, and they had the sail in there
Right.
when it was the Soviet Union.
There's like a huge concrete sort of monolith thing that
It's insane, isn't it?
you would only get in the Soviet Union. And I went and had a little explore. It was obviously it was like derelict. It wasn't like, you know, a couple of bits were fenced off, but I was walking around, loads of graffiti. It was really cool. And then there was a sign I was umming and ahhing about maybe breaking into the building, and there was like a big fence, and then it had a sign on it with just like a bear. It's like warning, bears. And I was like, what the fuck? We're in the middle of Tallinn.
A twink like you.
Yeah. Good little callback there.
Little callback.
Don't mind that. So yeah, so that did scare me off from going in, but yeah, all in all, what a great place. Yeah, the games weren't the best. I mean, the Czech Republic game was great. Estonia not so good. Very, very hungover feeling away end, I would say, after like basically 5 or 6 days on the piss, wasn't it? So
I remember it was the first time I thought Charlie was a complete freak as well, the Estonia game, because he didn't have a coat.
yeah, well you
What is wrong with the bloke?
Yeah,
And I thought, mate, I should have. The warning signs were there, weren't they?
that's the least freakish thing about him as well.
Yeah, all visuals.
Anyway, thanks for listening to the Patreon episode, guys, and the entire episode. I like being dug out probably for the 4th time this episode.
Oh, well, you know. Love you. And you, listeners, the
Yes,
patrons.
we love you.
Keep our wheel turning.
And we do love Charlie, should say. We do dig him out
Oh,
quite a
yeah.
lot. But we love him.
We say it with love.
And also, Charlie, when the mics are off, he will dig us out.
Oh,
He can be extremely
this is the thing,
rude.
See, Greg, he digs us out more than we dig him out.
Yeah.
So it's when we have the power with the microphones, it's our chance to really
get our own back.
settle the scores. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking forward to some terrible things he's going to say about me to absolutely smash my self-esteem for the rest of the day.
Yeah, shall we grunge? Is it grunge?
Should we kill him?
No, no. What's the
Gunge?
Gunge. Should we gunge him?
Gunge section.
When I said get your own back, it reminded me of that program.
What's the guy's name?
I can't remember.
Dave Benson Phillips.
That's such random
Benson
knowledge.
Phillips.
Happy with that?
Right, let's
Charlie's
wrap
going
it
to
up
get his own back. He's going to gunge us in the next Patreon. See you next time. Diolch. Carry tea. Bye.